Unclaimed property may be waiting for you at the Tennessee Department of Treasury.
Yeah, just last week, a Knoxville woman received a pleasant surprise and didn't have to spend a penny to find her own money. What? However, WATE 6 on your side consumer reporter Don Dare explains there are businesses who look for unclaimed property and then charge you to collect it.
Yeah, it's called a finder's fee, but you can check the information for free, and we'll show you in a minute. If you have moved from one community to another in Tennessee, you may have left behind some unclaimed property. It could have been a deposit from a water company or overpayment for a medical bill. Abandonment is determined after a specified amount of time has elapsed, when a company or agency has been unable to return your asset and get in touch with you. When that happens, the asset is then returned to the state, where the information is available to the public. Well, retrieval businesses can search the public website and send you a letter about your unclaimed money. In Knoxville, Lorietta Allen was about to get a pleasant surprise when we met her the other day. Mrs. Allen, a grandmother, nearly died 9 years ago because of a serious heart condition. Unknown to her, an insurance company tried to send her a refund several years ago, but after she had moved. Then last month, this letter came from an unclaimed funds retrieval service, Payne Richards and Associates from California.
They said that I have unclaimed money.
How much in unclaimed money do you have?
$1,398.
How would that help?
A lot. Especially with school starting. My grandkids need school stuff, so that would help a lot.
As we looked at the papers she would have to file to collect the money, personal information was needed, and a fee would be charged by the California business.
If I send in my driver's license and my Social Security card, copies of them, then they'll refund my money minus 10%.
10%?
10%.
Mrs. Allen was skeptical about the company. We looked up Payne Richards and Associates. It's a legitimate business. However, Lorietta was unaware there's another way to retrieve money that had been sent to the Tennessee Treasury Department. Do you know that the state has an unclaimed property division where you could get this information for free?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
No.
We called the division's toll-free number in Nashville.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling the Tennessee Unclaimed Property Division.
The claims agent asked for Mrs. Allen's full name, where she previously lived, her Social Security number. The information came back within moments. The state held money in her name.
So the first one is for $1,398. That one is from United Healthcare Insurance Company. And then the other one for John Ross, that one was $3.54. from Allstate Insurance Company.
Mrs. Allen was told the refunds had been sent to her old address, but were returned to the state uncollected.
In FY17, we returned over $48 million to Tennesseans.
Sherry King is the spokesperson for the Tennessee Department of Treasury. She said in Lorietta Allen's case, as in all situations, there are several steps taken to locate the rightful owner of unclaimed property.
The first thing we do is we send a letter to the last known address that came over with that property, letting you know that you have unclaimed property or money with the Tennessee Department of Treasury. The second thing we do, if we got a Social Security number with that, we will do a match with the Department of Workforce, and we would send a letter to your employer.
There are several ways to discover if you have unclaimed money in Nashville. Go to the website claimittn.gov. That's CLAIMITTN.gov. Thousands have received a surprise when they visited the site.
Over 43,000 people were able to claim and have their money returned in 1 year.
We're going to be mailing you a claim form.
Back at Lorietta's home, she was pleased to learn about the little windfall coming her way.
All right. Well, thank you for calling the Tennessee Unclaimed Property Division, and you have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Wow. It's good to have free money.
And save yourself 10%.
Yes. A lot.
And that's all you have to do.
Yes, thank you so much.
One other thing about unclaimed property, Tennessee's Treasury Department does not possess land, homes, or vehicles that may have been left behind at a place where you once lived. Again, there are legitimate businesses that will send you a letter making you aware of unclaimed money and charge you a fee. However, the information is free, and all you have to do is look it up, and I looked it up.
And?
Don't have anything there.
No free money, huh?
I looked years ago. I haven't looked in a while. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
You know what,
we loved her reaction when, hi.
It was a perfect reaction.
It was great.
That
All
was
right,
good.
Don, good job.
Yeah, thank you, Don. If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wate.com or call a 6 on your side hotline number, 865-633-5974.